Hello, how you doing? Look, today we're going to make this really simple, beautiful vegetable soup. It really is good. And like I say, when I say simple, it's going to take no time at all. Very few ingredients. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. So you're going to need a large pot. In there I've got some oil. You can use any type of oil you want. I'm using sunflower oil. It's about 3 tablespoons there. Now if you want, I'm keeping this vegan. If you want, you could start this with butter. Really simply, let's drop the 3 cups of everything in. This is so easy. And you can adjust this if you want, no problem. 2 cups of the lentils. Salt, pepper, cumin. Above medium heat, 5 minutes. Okay, we're going to add some water now. Well, I'm using water. You could use stock if you want. I'm going with straight water. That's 2 litres. There's 1 more litre. That's 3 litres of water. We're going to boil this away now until everything is very soft. Now, I've cut my vegetables in this size. I reckon it's going to take about 15 minutes. If you cut it smaller, maybe quicker. Have you got it bigger, maybe longer? But yeah, nice and soft, kind of baby food is what we're looking for. Okay, off goes the heat. You can see that's reduced down a bit as it's been boiling away, but yeah, it's all very lovely and soft. Now, we're probably going to add some more liquid to it to get it to a nice consistency. That looks a little bit thick. Now, what I'm going to do is I've got one of those ones that go in, you know, zoom, 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 off it goes. If you don't have one of them, first of all, get one. They're really cheap and fantastic. If you don't have one of them, you can put it into, like, you know, how you'd make a smoothie or something in the kind of jug blender. But yeah, I'm going to do that back in a minute. So you can see, a bit thick for me, I think. I'm going to add some more liquid to it, or just water. You can now get it to any consistency that you like. Check the salt level of it. And if you want some fresh cilantro in there, a bit of coconut milk, something like that, all good. Job done, simple as can be. Hello, how you doing? Look, today we're going to make this beautiful, really simple soup. Carrot, lentil with cumin. Let's get moving. So you're going to need a large pot. In there I've got some oil. You can change the oil to whichever suits you. I've got in there 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds. We're on an above medium heat, by the way. To that I'm going to add 1 cup of onion. I'm going to add a tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. You could just use ginger or garlic if you want, but the combination of the 2 I think is really good. 1 cup of celery. And then we're going to add 2 cups of potato. I've peeled my potatoes. And 2 cups of carrots. So stirring this around, we're going to go for about 4 to 5 minutes. Give it a head start, you know. Okay, let's get some salt and pepper in the mix to taste. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of turmeric and 2 teaspoons of coriander powder. 1.5 cups of red lentils or dal. Give that a nice little mix. We're going to let that go for about 5 minutes. Then I'm just using water, but you could use a stock if you want, but water's fine. And enough to kind of fill the pan there, as you can see. So that's about 1.5 litres of water in total. We're going to cook that until everything's really soft. In my case, it's going to be like another sort of 8 or 9 minutes, but you can see everything's really soft there. And then what we've got to do is we're going to liquidize it. I've got one of these guys that go in the pot. Off we go, give it a nice little whiz, make it beautifully smooth. If it's too thick for you, you could add some more water. I'm happy there, I think. 1.5 cups of cream. If you wanted to keep it vegan or something, you could put some coconut milk in there instead of just cream like I've used. 1 more whiz, job done. You've got yourself a beautiful, beautiful soup. I hope you enjoy that. Keep safe, keep well, and I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Now, if you enjoy what you've seen, please do take time to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, or leave me a comment. Broccoli soup, it's simple, it's clean, it's delicious, it's vegan. Okay, so we're going to need a large pot. I'm going to be starting this off with some olive oil. You could use a different oil if you want. Above medium heat, we're going to drop in 2 cups of onions, 3 cups of potatoes peeled, and then 5 or 6 cups of broccoli. Now I also put quite a lot of the stalk in as well. There's some lovely sort of goodness in there. 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, salt, black pepper, some garlic. I'm going to add in about a tablespoon. You can adjust that if you want. Okay, we're going to let this go for about 5 minutes or so, just to kind of give it a head start there. I'm now going to be adding water. You could add some stock if you want, but water works just as well. I've got 3 litres of water. We're now going to boil this away until all of the vegetables are super soft. Do you know what I mean? Kind of baby food stuff. Then I'm going to liquidize this, get it nice and smooth. Here we go. Now if you wanted, add a fresh herb in here or something like that, even maybe a touch of coconut milk. I'm keeping it very, very straight. It's very easy, it's delicious. I hope you enjoy that. You keep safe, you keep well. I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Hello, how you doing? Today we're going to make a really simple lentil soup. Kind of got an Indian vibe to it, quite spicy. It's absolutely delicious. It's vegetarian, it's vegan, it's healthy, it's simple, it's delicious. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. So here we have red lentils or dal. What I've done with those is I just washed them through a couple of times in some cold water. 3 cups worth. Tomatoes, about the same, about 3 cups of tomatoes cut nice and small. 2 cups of onion. Again, I've cut that really small. 1/4 cup of curry leaves. Now, if you can get curry leaves, they're fantastic. Nothing really replaces them, so you just have to leave it out if you can't get it. These are fresh, you might be able to get it dry. Today I'm using curry powder. This is a curry powder that I've made. I've got a tablespoon of curry powder, 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, teaspoon or so of cumin seeds, and 1/2 cup, that is, 1/2 cup of cilantro or coriander. Really simple soup. Let's get moving. So you're going to need quite a large pot like so. In there I've got some oil. I've got like 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons maybe. Now I'm using coconut oil. You can change that and use something else. I've just put the heat on above medium. Let's drop the cumin seeds in and the fresh curry leaves and just let it go now for 60 seconds. Next up, let's drop our onion in. 2 cups of onion, which I've cut nice and small. And we're going to go just for 4 minutes on this fairly lively heat. Fabulous. The garlic ginger paste. Let's just get that a quick little mix in there. Then we're going to add our 3 cups of tomato and our lentils, our red lentils, which I just, like I said, I just rinse them through. Let's get our tablespoon of curry powder in there. You could use separate spices if you want. Trying to keep this nice and easy. Plus I've got a really beautiful homemade blend there. And we're going to go now, staying again on this vibrant heat for about 5 or 6 minutes. Stir fairly often. So very simple. Okay, let's get some salt in the mix, and I'm going to add some black pepper. And then we're going to add some liquid. I'm just using water. You could use stock if you want, but water's fine. Got plenty of flavours happening there. So I've just got some cold water here. That's 2 litres. We've got one more. 3 litres of water. High heat. Let that go now for about 10 minutes. Okay, off goes the heat. And that is absolutely beautiful. Let's get our cilantro or coriander, whatever you call that, and drop that in. And give that a mix. Now, if you want, job done, that's it. You can have it just like this. What I'm going to do is 2 things. One, I'm going to add some coconut milk to it. I've got a couple of cups here of coconut milk. And I'm going to blend it together so it's kind of nice and smooth. So let me do that. Okay, job done. Just put a little bit of cilantro or coriander on the top there to finish it off. Hello, how you doing? We're going to make some onion soup today. There's very, very few ingredients. I mean, very few. It does take a while because it's all about cooking those onions really slowly. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. Okay, so white onion, red onion, brown onion, or yellow onion has 2 names. I'm going to be using this one today. I've got 9 of these. We're going to slice them up. Much more mild. A lot of people make this soup with this. Much stronger. You can make it with that, but it is very, very oniony. Do you know what I mean? So that's strong, that's mild, that's kind of in the middle. We're going there. Okay, so there's really nothing to this soup but time. It takes a long time to do. In there I've got 125 grams of butter. That's half a packet of a regular sized butter, and about 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil. You can use any oil. The oil's in there to kind of prevent the butter from burning. We're going to get that on a very low heat, and we're going to melt this first. Okay, so we've melted that down. Like I say, nice and slow. We're going to add salt and pepper. I'm using this pink Himalayan stuff at the moment, ground black pepper. If you want, you could get some thyme in here, rosemary, or flavour it in some way, either dried or fresh. We've got a tablespoon of garlic chopped. And then, here's our onions. And it's a lot of onions. Like I say, it's like, well, you can see. It's all onions sliced like that, and in it goes. God, I only managed to drop a couple of them. I thought I was going to drop much more than that. So listen, what we're going to do is we're going to keep it on this low heat. It doesn't have to be simmer. It can be just above a simmer. And this is where the work happens. We're going to cook this and stir in quite a lot for about 30 minutes minimum, I would say. 45 minutes. You just need to just keep this going now. Keep it going, keep it going. It's all about the stirring and the time. We've kind of basically done it, really. We just got to get these cooked beautifully. You can't rush it.